Okay, well, hello to everybody who is watching this video. Today I'm going to do a little tutorial on this bracelet. I started it just last night and I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, so after I did a few passes I realized I did like it. I was going to finish it, and somebody might ask for a tutorial on it. Honestly, I probably made it a little more difficult, a little more complicated than needs be, but I'll show you how I'm doing it. So first of all, I have a 4-core strand. It's done on double cow's hitch, and the the cords that are going to go from side to side, I put going through above the cow's hitches, and then the the other two cords, which are this green one and this it's kind of like a pink and baby blue color shifting cord. Anyways, the green one and this cord are both going through the front of the cow's hitch, and this other color shifting cord here is part of the core and continues on to be part of the weave. I didn't really measure the cords that I cut for this because I didn't really know what I was going to be doing before I started. But I believe I started with about 12 feet of each cord. So I got quite a bit of cord to, weave through. But I'm sure I'm going to have quite a bit of cord left over in the end. So, like I said, I have a double cow's hitch, 4-core strand. So the very first weave we're gonna do is take your side cords and you're gonna just cross them from one side to the other, like so. Then we will start in the middle. We'll just go straight down and up and through the to the outside of itself. Like I said, I got a ton of cord to pull through. Same thing on the other side. There we go. Alright, straighten that out. And so then we'll work our way out the next cord over and do the exact same thing as you did with the first cord. Just go down, back up into the outside of itself. Go down, back up into the outside of itself. Now here's the part where I think I got a little more complicated than what was necessary, because you don't really see the complexity of this knot because this green will end up covering it up. But since I started it this way, I'm going to continue it this way. Instead of going down over the cords that cross, you're going to go first down, then you're going to go past the crossing cords and back up to the inside of itself and underneath itself. Sort of like that. Okay. Do that same thing on this other side. Go down underneath the crossing cords to the inside of itself, and then underneath itself, like so. Okay, now I'm going to go back to these middle cords, and if you're familiar at all with the Switchback Sanctified, it's going to be the same concept pretty much. You're going to take the end of this middle cord, you're going to go around and back behind all the cords on its side, even itself, and pull it back through to come out the center, like so. Okay. Same thing on this side. I'm going to go around the back of all three of the cords on its side, including itself, and out through the center. And they will end in the middle there. Okay, now tightening it up. I haven't really gotten a clever way of tightening it up without really making a mess. But let's try. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the quickest I've ever gotten one of the passes tightened. And the very last part you want to do is pull these middle ones. And they'll kind of hug everything all together. Like that. Okay. And then make sure these ones are tight. And now throw all this cord up to the top so you can see what I do on the sides. Now the sides, I'm just going to wrap behind the two core strands on its side, wrap around behind, and go over itself and down in between the two core cords on its side, like so. Okay. Behind, up over itself, between the two cores, like that. Oops. So, and just pull like that, and tighten. Okay. There we go. There we are. Now, do it all over again. Probably about 23 times. So this one might take a while. I'm not going to make the video of me making the whole thing because that would be an hour-and-a-half long video. Anyways, I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so here I am, finished product. I think it turned out pretty nice. Let's see. And picture of it on the wrist. Alright, there we go. I'll be posting it on Instagram, on BNC Designs, and on Facebook. Alright, talk to you guys later.